friends who are going through this kind of thing, and I think it might be better to talk about it now from an objective viewpoint rather than talk about it when I'm going through it, because I think it's difficult to remain objective when you're in this situation. And that topic is cutting ties. When it's for the best to cut contact with someone, maybe for just a while, maybe forever, but ultimately it's going to be healthier for you in the long run. That can be really difficult. If you're coming to terms with the fact that this might be true for you, well done. That's very brave. That's a really hard thing to even consider, because clearly this person has impacted you a lot and it's going to be difficult. This might be to fall out of love with someone, or to get rid of someone in your life who's a bit toxic. Some of these things might not apply to you, but I think it kind of like does the same thing. So yeah, I'm gonna give you some advice from my point of view. I'm not a therapist, I don't really know what I'm talking about, and if you have any other pieces of advice, you know where to put it. So I guess number one, is it the right decision? Is this going to be better for you and or the other person in the long run? Have you both reached this conclusion? Have you had a chat about it? I think that could be healthy. It depends. You might just be doing it for yourself, but if you can, have an open chat. Maybe even write a letter. Just write everything you want to tell them, because I feel like closure is very important and it will help a lot. Say everything you want to say so you can like close the book. I'm sorry, this is going to be sad. I'm sorry, but we'll get to dealing with that. Okay, number 2, unfollow them on social media. I know. Otherwise, you're just going to keep running the same brain patterns and just digging that groove of, I know this person and I love them, I'm obsessed with them or something, whatever. I don't know what it is. But you need to make new grooves in your brain. You need to leave that one alone and go down this one, which is, I don't need that person, I'm happy without them, and I have a lot of people who will make me feel better. You need to get out of this groove. So don't make it harder for yourself. Don't just keep going down that groove. You need that one to heal over and form a new one. It's like making a habit. Number 3, similarly to that, remember why you're doing it. There is a reason. It will be better for you in the long run, so don't make it harder for yourself. You want to make this experience as easy as possible. Don't just go for the short-term, like, stimulating things, like, I'm just going to check their Instagram to see. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're just making it harder for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Look at this from the whole timeline and see that by doing that, you're just going to be making it harder for yourself. Remember what the end goal is. Remember that you will be happy, you can be happy, and you're doing this for a reason. Have that insight. Number 4, it's going to hurt a lot, okay? I'm sorry. But let it. This is how you process things. A lot of shit happens when you don't process things properly. Suppressing is not healthy. Let yourself cry when you need to. Honestly, that's the best thing. Just bring it up to the surface and cry and feel it. Process the hurt. Talk to a friend. Let a friend just listen while you brain spill everything you need to. This is the breaking, healing process. It's gonna hurt. It's painful. But you need to deal with it. And it's okay. It's okay, because it will be okay. And it will be shit for now, but then it will be okay. Speaking of, surround yourself of your healthy friendships. You don't ultimately need this person. You're not alone. You have plenty of friends and plenty of healthier relationships. Remember that. You're going to be wanting to go back to them to talk about all of this hurt, but I know it's difficult, because when you're like dependent on someone and you're breaking ties with someone, they clearly mean a lot to you, so you're going to keep wanting to go back to them to be like, I'm hurting. Do it to other people, to all of the healthier relationships. And finally, in my experience, it will take at least a few months, usually a year, but it's a learning curve and it's not going to be horrible the whole way through. And once you've done it, time will pass. It will. That is absolutely what's going to happen, and you will heal, and you're going to look back at this pain as if it's like a scar. You'll be able to see that it hurt and remember that it hurt, but it will have healed over, and then it won't hurt you anymore. You might even be able to be friends again. You never know. But it's not going to be an open wound like it is now. You're going to be okay. Alright? This is not the be-all and end-all. I know it feels like it right now, but this will be better for you. It'll be better for everyone, and everyone will be alright, including you. If you're crying right now, keep crying. Bring it up, feel it, call a friend. That's you processing the hurt. You're doing a good thing, okay? Cry, hurt, feel it, then go do something fun with your good friends. I love you. You're gonna be alright. I know I've said that like 10 times, but like I said, it's really difficult to remain objective when you're in this situation because you're so wrapped up in it. Good luck! Yeah, and if Dodie from the future is watching this, because she may have cut ties with someone, you're gonna be okay. Because I don't know who that person is. Wow. You're okay now. You don't need someone to fix yourself. Find it within yourself. Dependency is not the best thing. You can do it. Okay. Goodbye. See you later. Oh, alright.